So now we're going to talk about moles to grams two-step. That's your topic, and your goal is I can convert from moles of one substance to grams of another using stoichiometry. So the notes for this, moles to grams two-step. You start with what they give you. Combined skills learned earlier, use coefficients to go from mole to mole, and then you'll use molar mass to go from grams to mole. The example you'll need to type down is if I have 2 moles of HCl, how many grams of HBr do I have? Our example is our reactions to HCl plus 2CaBr2 makes CaCl2 plus 2HBr. So this first box, hopefully by now you know it is always what they give you. In this case, it's 2 moles of HCl. So that's what goes right here in this box. 2 moles of HCl. Now, whatever unit this is, what's diagonal from it will always have the same unit, which will be mole of HCl. Now, up top, we are trying to get to grams of HBr. Well, before we can switch to grams of HBr, we need to actually be talking about HBr. So right now we're on HCl. So the only way to switch to HBr is by doing mole over mole. So we'll do HBr. We're switching to HBr because that's what we're going to end up needing, that compound. That's also why you use coefficients to go mole to mole first, or in this first section. All right, so when you have mole over mole, you look at your reaction. You see what number's in front of that compound, and that's what you write down. So here's HCl, so we find HCl. It has a 2, so this is going to be a 2. Here you have HBr, so HBr has a 2 in front. So this is going to have a 2 up front. All right, so to figure out what goes in this box, here you have mole of HBr, so that means this is going to be mole of HBr. Oh. And this last top box is always what we're looking for. We're looking for grams of HBr. When you have moles and grams, you have to find the molar mass. So we need to find the molar mass of HBr. We have H and we have Br. We only have one H. We only have one Br. Now let's find the mass. The mass for H is 1. The mass for Br is 79.9. We multiply those two numbers, so that'd be 79.9. 1 times 1 is 1. And then we add those two up. So our molar mass will actually be 80.9. The mass always goes with the grams, so 80.9 will go with the grams. Number 1 always goes with the mole when you are talking about moles and grams, just like this. So now that we know that, we're going to figure out what our answer is. So here we multiply everything on the top. So 2 times 2 is 4. So 2 times 2 is 4 times 80.9. So 4 times 80.9 is 323.6. So let's write that down. 323.6. And then we're going to divide by what's at the bottom. So here we have 2 and a 1. So 2 times 1 is 2. So that's just going to be what it is. So 323.6 divided by 2 is 161.8. So our answer is 161.8. And the unit will be grams of HBr because that's what we were looking for. In your digital notebook, you have 3 questions for this. I have already written the railroad tracks for you here as well. If you have any questions on this, let me know. And I hope you're having a great day.